Okay, here's the next resource I'm sending you. So this one's called Phonics and Fluency, and it's got a lot of different things to offer. Again, 51 pages. I wouldn't print the whole thing out. Pick a couple that you want to do at a time to print. But if you scroll down, I'm going to go through each of the things. So there's practice pages for lots of phonics skills and sight words. Okay. So like on these pages, you would touch and read the sound, and then you'd read the word, and then you'd read this whole thing, and then these are nonsense words at the bottom. Okay, so it's got little instructions on there. So see here again. So at the beginning, so she would say okay. Then she would say the. Then she would read the nest, the nest. Okay, and then you would help her. She needs to try to sound out as many of these words as she can. All right, and you want to read it 3 times and color a star for each time that she reads it. And if you need to help her with words like brown and sticks, that's okay. And made, she probably can't read those words yet. But if you're helping her sound some of them out, then by the 3rd read, hopefully she's remembered some of the words and can read it. All right, then here at the bottom, she reads these nonsense words. So she would say niv, okay, and this helps her with that sounding out thing. And they've all got that sound at the beginning, okay. There also might be comprehension questions here about this story, or, asking her to spell the words or something like that. All right, now this one has pictures on it, or could have words. And so this one says color the pictures that end with the n sound. All right, and then, match the words to the pictures. And then at the bottom, it wants you to read the sentence and draw a picture to match it. So then this kind of sentence, she should be able to read on her own. The, et, net. And it's okay if she's sounding all the words out. Okay. Then there's some other daily phonics ones. All right, so like this one's got the pictures at the beginning. So she wants to touch the circle and say the sound, ah, oh. So in bone, t, and p. Okay, so it's got that sound. So you can see this O this is ah as an octopus, but this is the O as in bone, right? And then they're spelling these words out that have the same phonics skill. So this is tent and 10, est, nest. So she needs to write the letters and then try to read these words that would have that same skill in them. Okay. And this one, warm up sight words, the and, like, we, us, the words that she should know. Then reading the sentences here that will then help her when she reads this whole thing. And then there's some comprehension questions at the bottom. So this one you might want to help her read. And then this is really about, did she understand what she was reading while you read it? Okay, and then there's these fluency passages. All right. And so the fluency passages on these just help her, again, you read it 3 times. So, and they're kind of the same as maybe what has been on the other pages. So she could read back through them to see if she remembers them. And then here's some posters that go with sort of the sounds. Insect, insect. Okay, or some blends. All right, and then there's also some flashcards you could practice with her to make sure she knows the sounds. Ah, oh, t. Okay. And here they are again, but smaller. There's also some sight word cards and a sight word spin game. And all of these instructions are at the beginning of this resource, so you can read through them again slower, okay? These are fluency voice cards. So this would just be after she's reading these passages pretty confidently, then you could say, read it in a small voice, and then she has to read it like quiet. Read it in a big voice, and she has to read it louder. You know what I mean? All these things just to help her make it a little fun when she's reading. Just some phonics words cards that have the pictures kind of thing. Lots of things included in this. Here's a parent's guide, that you can read. Okay, if you wanted to practice. All right, and so it's okay to start just the beginning of whatever this says, Unit 1 sequence. So it says on week 1, the phonics is the short O, the long O, T, and P, and these are the sight words that she's practicing. And that's fine just to go in that order. I think all of that will be good. Like I said, here's the letter to parents. All right, so I think this will be another good resource for her to practice. And this and the other resource I'm sending you should keep you guys busy for a while.